Hey there folks, and thanks for coming back to my little bar. Today we are talking martinis. Today we are talking traditional martini. Today we are talking about a traditional gin martini. These martinis originated from about the 1800s, and traditionally they're just served stirred with a little bit of dry vermouth and an olive. There are a bunch of different variations, whether you want to use vodka or gin. There are a couple different garnish options you have, and that will be the olive. You can use a twist. These days we can do blue cheese stuffed olives, jalapeno stuffed olives, any kind of stuffed olive, kind of the sky's the limit on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 ounces of gin. We're going to add just a bar spoonful of the dry vermouth. We're going to stir that up really well and just strain it into martini glass, and I'm going to add 1 olive to that. So let's get started. I've got a shaker full of ice here. We're going to add 3 ounces of what I consider one of the best gins out there, and that's going to be the Bombay Sapphire. And like I said, we're going to do the 1 bar spoonful of the vermouth, but what I like to do is I've got a chilled glass here with ice. I'm going to dump the ice, and then I'm going to take my bar spoon, and I'm just going to get a little bit of the vermouth in here and pour it into the glass. Now, if you're making these martinis at home, you need to keep in mind that this vermouth is a fortified wine. So you'll want to keep it refrigerated, and you'll want to keep a date on it, and it'll probably only stay good for about 3 weeks. So we're going to swirl this around and dump it out. Some people don't like vermouth in their martinis, and they'll tell you if they don't. So I'm going to get my bar spoon and just give this a nice stir. You never want to shake spirits. You only want to stir them unless they ask you to. Hey, it's not your drink, so shake it if they want you to. The reason we're going to stir this is just so the ice will start to dissolve, and so you're not just drinking straight gin. You need to kind of take the edge off. I mean, it's a really high alcohol content for these martinis. Now, the reason the gin martini is one of the original martinis is because the botanicals that it contains are said to help in the digestive process. So you're supposed to have 1 of these before your meal. So I've stirred that, and we're going to just strain it into the martini glass that's already have the vermouth in it. And I'm going to add 1 olive. This, my friends, is a traditional martini, and I hope you enjoy it. Cheers.